All right, guys. Let's let's get back to where we left off yesterday on this Lego. We left off on 17 and 18. From here, we gotta open both bags up, as directly shown. Gotta open both bags. Not sure if this will be the end, but there's also the ocarina one, which we'll check out soon. So now let's open this up, along with the other bag. Excuse me for a moment. Sorry, guys, that was my mom calling. For some reason, it's I don't know how to describe it these days. I mean, kind of abrupt at some, well, I don't know. Unexpected usually. Very unexpected most of the time. When she calls me. Here, let's get back to where we were on the Legos. Wait. Oh, hang on. Wrong leaves. Wrong leaves, folks. Wrong leaves. Wrong leaves. Hi, Ronnie. Well, that thing. Well, 25,000 pieces. Yeah, I know. That's a lot. Definitely a lot. These go on the tree. Huh. Oh, like this. There. That's the top. Next up. Hi, Darth Stud. Thanks for stopping by. Yep. Sometimes it's nights are different when it comes to certain changes and things. Huh. That's odd. Yeah, for a while there, was there some kind of error on the color scheme of this route I'm doing? Oh. There. Much like it shows here in the... Oh. Oh my goodness. How could I be so distracted? Now for more of the leaves. Okay. Put the pink petals on, the fuchsia petals, or the beige petals on. That's one leaf. Well, there's... it continues. Oh, Ron, are you a fan of Big Trouble in Little China? Yeah. Four months from now, it'll be the 40th anniversary of the movie. Huh. Wants me to do it again. Love it, but haven't watched it in a while. Yeah, you should. It's a fun movie. Darth Stud's a fan of it. Yeah. It's been it's been one hell of a year, fellas. I mean, much especially online with the culture war and stuff. I mean, and have you guys seen the news about Warner Brothers pushing for multiple Oscars for their generic Superman movie? I mean, really, a remake of 1978 and 87 over Brainiac, Metallo, and other films who haven't gotten a chance. It's great. It's insane too. Oh, hang on. Let me just redirect my. Hang on. Okay. Wow. That's three more. Wow. They expect us to multiply. Wow. Yeah, I know. I know. It's a mess. And it turns out that Zaslav is actually blocking Paramount's bid just to prevent Gunn and his DCU from being canceled all this time. That evil son of a bitch really needs to be put a stop to. God, it's so irritating and insane. For politics and so much hubris and crap to get in the way of everything. So much exploitation going around in Hollywood. That's one down. Now this is one down. Like and share the stream. And this is just one branch of leaves down. And now for another pair. Same step as usual, 4 times. Yep. They will just say, I'm positive Zack Snyder's Justice League 2, they would have made so much money. They really should have done them before they tried to move on. But WB was so intent on having light DC. Yeah, lightest indeed. And you know what's worse than the tone? Yeah, what's worse than the tone is that they won't stop neglecting. They won't stop turning down characters we haven't gotten to see in live action that are popular. That's what's worse. Yeah, and that some folks were not, and that the other problem is that many folks in this country who are not calling them out and are defending them are just so full of hubris. So not just ego, but hubris. Thing that's making them too excessive and self-absorbed these days. Also, but what? Yeah, I was looking for the dark side as well. Yeah, all these copy and paste initiatives are what's killing the industry, along with the rehashes, and all the remakes, and all the neglection to giving other characters a chance in doing them comic accurately. It's precisely the reason the superhero genre is dead, and why some folks are moving to anime and other genres outside that genre. Sure thing, Darth Stud. Yeah. You're right. Anime does seem to be taking over now. Yep. And it's because these studio execs won't give Brainiac and other characters from the comics a chance to appear in live action in comic accurate form, as well as all this constant gaslighting and all this tribal protectionism coming from these a-holes defending the studio. They're disgusting every other people out into deserting the genre. And it's precisely part of the reason why creativity is on the decline, and how it's causing the industry to implode further and further, not just with all the woke stuff, but with how they're executing it. I would have loved to see Henry Cavill Superman versus Brainiac. Yeah, me too. And in live action with both characters done comic accurately, and cast with both actors, and with Brainiac cast by someone who's around Henry's side as well, and male. Yeah, and that they use the same kind of stuff they had used to bring him to life in Krypton as well. Yeah, that's what we should have been getting instead of all these instead of having Hollywood repeat the '80s and stuff. That's the core problem. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. That's another three. 2 more of these to go. Wow. Oh. Yeah. Hang on. Got a message on my phone. Excuse me. Yeah. My mom's coming with groceries and stuff to bring me. So far, my channel seems to be booming right now with more subscribers than before. I guess all it took were some cute little kitty cat videos, shorts and stuff of cute little kitty cats and other animals to get people's attention. Huh. New one. Never underestimate the power of cute animals. You betcha. That's right. Yep. Yep. And it's working. I mean, earlier this month, while I was looking out for the cats, I started doing short videos of them. And wow, looks like more people are into animals than they are into pop culture and stuff. All right. One more to go after this. Let me see. One more branch to go. Oh, never mind that. Wow, this is a lot of work. Now to put the leaves on. All right, now we can finally put these on. Wow, this has been an awful lot. There. Beautiful. Look at all these leaves. Yep, leaves on a tree. And it's a lot of work, too. So much work, I can't even imagine how. Oh, wow. Man, that's a lot. Hang on. I'm back. Let's see. 3 leaves. Ah, yeah. This. Ugh. Hi, voice protagonist. Hi. Darth Stud was here in the chat earlier tonight. Wow. I'm also looking to see if you guys can come join me on panel for Big Trouble Little China. I'm thinking that stream, along with one I've got on the first Tuesday of February, would be the first for me to bring the dualies on again for Tuesdays starting January. On Tuesdays, I'll be talking about Pokemon with guests. Of course, I want better. I want more than just for Henry to come back as Superman, just to fight Darkseid. I want him to come back to fight the comic accurate Brainiac too. It's what he'd want as well, not just Darkseid. Yeah. Rich people are such a nuisance. Such a pain in the ass. Mostly the ones who are in positions of power like Zaslav. The way he is behaving like a politician is precisely why WB is the most corrupt. Disney's only the second most corrupt studio in the entire industry, just for ruining Star Wars. I do enjoy that brand, and I'm looking to get more soon after. And speaking of which, I always thought that Henry Cavill was born on the day Return of the Jedi came out. But I guess I'm kind of 19 days off. Yeah, I think I'm almost finished. Yeah, almost. Yeah, I'm almost there, void protagonist. Man. Oh. Wow. Man. You bet. Beautiful, too. And it is a beauty. Well, this is just one version of the tree to build. Crazy thing is, for the other version on the back, you would have to definitely take almost the entire thing apart and start over, which would definitely be enough to drive someone insane. Yep. Be sure to have a. Oh, and where's Daniel Larison? He'd get a kick out of this too. I even wanted to. I even sent him an invite to join me for Tron, but he seems kind of shy. Oh, high hopes? Huh. Yeah, we all did. But sadly, Iger was a government agent. He acted like he was educated by the CIA in college north of northeast from here into going out on a mission. Yeah. It's always damage control and their fear of domino effects that this whole country is so totalitarian on the inside out because of the people in positions of power being so tribal and shit. Yeah, they bought Fox too. Clearly, we'll see. Surely, right now, Paramount's. But also, I got sad news. According to John Campia, he claims that Paramount is now looking to let guns stay in charge of DC. And I believe that's the overall reason Zaslaw's been rejecting 3 of their bids. Oh, excuse me, I'm almost out of power. Huh. Yeah, yeah, that's true, and it's all because of all these rules they've implemented. Yeah, and these rules really suck, especially ideology. When it comes to ideology stuff, people in one side of the aisle has too much control over LA, and it's because of and that's really problematic. Yep, definitely. Yeah, it's a pity California didn't grow with enough conservatives in its demographic all these years. But of course, but so far, Legend of Zelda might actually be the key to getting to help saving Hollywood as well. Oh, and would you look at this? Another step to do. Got to turn the thing around. Yeah, and I remember going to the top of the tree in Tears of the Kingdom, and it looked exact, and it kind of where we would run into these Korak, these little guys. Hmm. Yep, much like you'd see in Breath of the Wild. We're almost there. Oh, yeah. I'm also. Oh yeah, yeah. Some of you are probably wondering why Peter's got to be the one with the chickens nowadays. And I mean, when I first paid a visit to their channel, Katie spent most of her time with Peter. But yeah, heck, they even had their chat. They had themselves on their channel's logo, but on how they started out. I'm sure Peter told and the guys told you of why they went with the name. Yeah. Oh yeah. You remember what Fannie Willis Booty sent in his super chat yesterday about a Superman origin television show featuring Tim Metallo in live action? It would kind of mirror that of the Superboy television series. Yeah, there was a Superboy TV show series that aired right before Lois and Clark. Oh, it does feature Clark Kent, but it says it features him becoming Superboy. Yeah, I know they started out gaming oriented. Yeah, that too. I was also informed yesterday made by Slipknot fan that folks nowadays are now looking to buy retro games and stuff because of today's because of how today's branch of things are turning out. Hmm. Oh, wait. Oh, oh my lord. Excuse me, guys. Wow, I'm colorblind. Ah, I remember the Superboy show. Swamp Thing had a show around that same time. Yeah, yeah. They say they featured Metallo in it, but I love the Lois and Clark show. I watched that instead of Gunn's movie because Gunn was being an a-hole, choosing to repeat the old days instead of giving other villains in Superman's Rogues Gallery a chance. And that's why I see it, and that's part of the reason I see WB is most corrupt because of how they're going about all places. Oh, excuse me, I have something on my phone. Huh. Huh. My membership at my nerdy home just has been paused. You know, Steph from my nerdy home who hangs out with one of the guys that Katie met and got in a picture with over at Nevada early this year. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The way they're going about with things in Hollywood these days and their handling of sequels, yeah, and stuff, not in a good position. Hi, Slipknot fan. Hey there. Yeah, we should keep. Thank you. Yeah, I'm almost done. This is from Breath of the Wild. Yeah. 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 Thanks. Anyway, Ronnie, thought you should know that when Andy mentioned the YouTuber named Boba Talks and said that he likes him for some reason, it kind of startled me Boba because I was in Boba Talks' stream trying to explain to him what the problem is with WB, and then one of his followers came out of nowhere and started trolling me like an a-hole who was completely devoid of reason and stuff. He calls himself Brutal Vengeance. At first, he had a green glowing plasma looking figure for his avatar, but now he's got a Batman picture instead. Yeah, keep your eyes open for that guy. Yeah, I know Andy can be kind of a wild card sometimes, but I don't know how I can explain to him. Yeah, yeah, this tree definitely looks a lot better than what you would see in the photos. Yep, thank you. Yeah. Okay, now things are about to get interesting. Yeah, something's got to be done about Zaslav because he's the reason Gunn is in there, and if we are to get Gunn out of there, we need to get rid of him and find some way to end this garbage universe. Because really, all we're seeing is nothing more but a game show of so much bias and crap on the news. Captain Ed? Oh, never heard of that. I did learn that there was a Legend of Zelda cartoon done by voice artists in Canada. Two trees. A tale of two trees. Ah, it has Simon Belmont from Castlevania in it and Mega Man. Ah, cool. Yeah, and I knew there was a crossover of multiple cartoons featuring various characters from various genres. Ah, very cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Now to make another tree. just like before. Of course, I wouldn't recommend bringing boba. Yeah. Sailor Moon. Yep, they definitely were. Absolutely. Better times. Yeah, that's interesting. Of course, for the live action trilogy they're planning over at Sony, I would definitely recommend going with villains from the Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and characters we love from Breath of the Wild as well. But I would recommend Ganondorf being based off Twilight Princess, because not only because Nintendo under liberal control has banned the Triforce from being utilized, but also we don't want him being with the franchise being treated as a trilogy. We certainly do not want Ganon and Ganondorf being two separate beings of malice. Twilight Princess may have the right stuff, even though Leon doesn't like. Yeah. Hey, Katie. Yeah. Katie and Peter had done a reaction together to Tears of the Kingdom, and that's what got me into having them on for Legend of Zelda earlier this year on the 12th. Yeah, we started at the beginning. Yes. Yeah, I know. It's true. Yeah, it's kind of strange, but because of the sword, because swords slice and can bleed people out and stuff out, and as well as other stuff, you know why they had to change format. But also, I hope they cast the guy that kicked John Wick down the stairs for the role of Ganondorf. And it would be something I would love to join Katie and Andy on their panel to talk about on Fans Right Thursdays, if it's all right with them. I'm not saying now, but I wouldn't want to rush my way in there either. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's sure to be CGI, but also practical effects as well. Oh, oh my goodness gracious! I did it again. Oh my God! There we go. Well, yeah, live action with actors. Well, computer animation was the was what the Universal went with, and it was pretty much the right choice too. I mean, huh. Well, okay. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Now to put the trees on. Yeah, okay. Ah, ah, I saw Derek Anderson say something about the DCU. He said W expected the MCU when they hired James Gunn. 22 movies leading up to Game and ranking in $2 billion. Yeah, 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 that's right. And they didn't expect to lost 42 million out the gate. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, clearly Gunn has abandoned the same formula that the MCU started when John Favreau started things off with Iron Man. Ah, two of these. Well then. Remember that huge slate? Huge slate. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't call it huge. I call it crappy. Yeah. Yeah, didn't happen because there was too much because Gunn wouldn't stay off social media. Yeah, clearly they shouldn't be. Yeah, and the studios are holding, and these stupid focus groups are holding them back from even bothering to cut it out with their fucking political antics and shit. And I feel like they're gonna rip us off with the sod or something crappy for this next movie, and just like that, and just like this year's Superman movie, they will use Man of Tomorrow as a as an unnecessary vehicle for more random characters and shit. God, this industry has fallen into slate into uh, into lazy town. Yeah, I never cared about anything on that slate, but WB shouldn't promise things that won't happen. Exactly. Neither do I. Because really, we've had enough with Lex Luthor 1978 nostalgia fatigue and crap. And now they're going to do the same. Is that they're going to do the same thing they're doing to Spider-Man, and clearly DEI has a lot to do with why they're not giving us Mr. Negative in the movie. All these stupid focus groups, they just man, they're part of the reason why it all sucks in Hollywood now than it used to. Too much gatekeeping and crap. All right. Wow. I have to stop soon because I'll be going on Jacob Ironside's panel in 20 minutes. Not sure how much of this I can get done, but I can try. But I'll do what I can. Yeah, I know, and that is another problem with and that is part of the core issue with these people running the studios. Yeah, that's another issue. Yeah, I don't think the 78 movie was supposed to be a template for every single Superman movie that follows it. No, it shouldn't be. It's these executives running the studio that are the reason. Unfortunately, there's some who refuse to let the character move past the reversion. Oddly, this really only happens with Superman. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they have to move past the Reeves version because that one was a failure since Superman 3. Well, they need to. I mean, what happened to Wonder Woman 84 when Patty Jenkins tried to bring her back to Linda Carter version? Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they need to quit. Yeah, that's been the core issue. Another part of the core problem with Hollywood lately. Boy. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Maybe it only happens in America. I think Man of Steel and Cal's updated Superman was more embraced internationally. Yeah, that too. Yep, it was. I have a feeling some of these folks who are defending gun could be working for these focus groups. Okay. Well, this will have to do it for now, guys. Gotta get ready and join Jacob Ironside and his crew for the. I have to get ready and get going for Jacob Ironside's stream. But thanks again. Yeah, yeah. Why would anyone waste time defending a movie they claim would make $1 billion? It's stupid tribalism. It's the CIA and it's these goddamn focus groups that are linked to our government institutions, fearing domino effects and crap. But yeah, take care, guys. I have to go and get ready for Jacob Ironside's stream. Thanks again. We might continue this, might be able to finish this tomorrow. Make sure you like and share the stream and feel free to subscribe as well. Take care and good night, everybody. Yep, one more stream. See ya.